Hello, today I am so excited because I have another day of like Disney resort hopping, resort relaxation. So my friend Claire, who you guys saw the other night, we went to the H2O Glow Nights together at Typhoon Lagoon. That was such a blast. She is actually staying at the Dolphin Resort, and today she invited me over. We're gonna hang out, we're gonna just enjoy a nice relaxing day of resort time. I just parked here at the Boardwalk. We might end up doing like some of the Epcot resort hopping loop. We might go over to Disney Springs. The day, you know, we have the entire day. I'm not sure what exactly we're gonna do. We're just gonna see where the wind takes us and just have like a relaxing vacation day. I always love parking in the Boardwalk parking lot because look at this, the Skyliners go like right overhead. One time I had my car was like literally like underneath of the Skyliners. Today I'm over here in the shade, which is really nice. But yeah, that's actually something that I wanted to talk about because I've gotten some questions recently, like how are you able to park at resorts if you're not staying there? It's a really good question, and Disney's policy, you know, has always kind of been different on this. The policy is like you can visit resorts and it's up to the discretion of the security cast member working. If they're not very busy, they can let you come in. Sometimes at the busier resorts, if they have a lot of reservations and everything that day, a lot of guest occupancy staying there with cars, they might have to turn you away. But you know, just ask. That's what I do every time. I just pull up, say, like today I said, you know, I'm meeting a friend and, you know, wanted to park here, and they were really nice about it and we're like, absolutely, go have fun. Like it just depends. And then sometimes if, you know, they say no, you just move on and go drive to a parking lot and use Disney transportation. But never hurts to ask. The nice thing about, I've mentioned this before, but staying at any one of these Epcot resorts like Boardwalk or Yacht and Beach Club, Swan and Dolphin, you know, over where I'm going to be going today, it's like all of them are so close together and within walking distance, you really do get to then enjoy the amenities of each one. And yeah, on that topic, if you guys are looking to plan a vacation here to Walt Disney World, please go ahead and check out my friends over at 407 and Beyond Vacation Company. They are an amazing team of Disney travel professionals that they know all the ins and outs of Disney. They can give you recommendations, give you resort suggestions, help you with your dining reservations, everything. Check those guys out. You can get started with them anytime with a free no obligation quote at 407vacations.com. And yeah, this resort, the Boardwalk, it's so fun. Like during the day like this, I'm here around noon, it's so peaceful. There's like hardly anybody here. And then at night, you get that nighttime nightlife out here. They have entertainers on the Boardwalk. It's such a fun vibe. And right here I'm coming up on, this is the point where you meet up with the Swan and Dolphin Resort. So the Dolphin, if you didn't know, this is the one that has kind of like the pyramid triangle building. It has the dolphins on top. And then the Swan is just over this way with the swans. And then we have now in the middle, kind of like on the other side of the road over there, the Swan Reserve, which I recently just had friends that stayed at the Swan Reserve, and I went up with them the one night off the vlog. We were hanging out. We watched fireworks from their room at the Swan Reserve, and oh my goodness, it was amazing. I was able to sync up the, almost said Illuminations, wish it was Illuminations, the Harmonious soundtrack, and that was so cool. And Claire is over here staying at the Dolphin this week, which I did stay here years ago. Have I stayed here twice? I may have stayed here twice. I mean, it was probably 10 years ago with my family, and it was amazing. We love being able to walk to Epcot, Hollywood Studios. Because yeah, if you didn't know, for a little bit of like wayfinding here, that way is like to Yacht and Beach Club. There's the sign for the Boardwalk where I like just came from, and like just beyond that is where you go to the Epcot International Gateway entrance. If I turn over this way, just down the river this way, so you can take a boat, you can also take, there's a walking path, you can go to Hollywood Studios. It is like just down there. So staying here, you really have kind of the best of everything. You have the location, you have just like how beautiful this is. Because the Swan and Dolphin, this is a luxury resort, and the Swan and Dolphin, it's not owned by Disney, but I believe it's owned by Marriott, but it's here on Disney property. So because it's not owned by Disney though, I was talking to my friend Claire about this, you don't have the Disney price tag, so you can actually get usually a better deal on this place than sometimes like the actual Disney resorts themselves. In the terms, obviously, if you're wanting to do like a luxury resort, comparing this to some of the Disney deluxe resorts. And yeah, Claire texted me, she's saving us seats at the grotto pool. So I know it's been a while since I've been here. I remember getting in the grotto pool at the Dolphin when I was staying here years ago. So I think it's gonna be quickest to go this way. Right down that way is one of the pools for the Swan. So yeah, I'm gonna go this way down towards the Dolphin and like veer off. I think it's like right over there. This is so fun. You can rent swan boats, the little pedal boats, here at the Swan and Dolphin. So I actually came inside of the Dolphin and I'm following the signs down to the pool area. This resort, I want to spend more time over here exploring because there is just so much. Okay, I think, is this the way to get to? Okay, yeah, pool areas. This is where we want to go to. Okay, this popped me back out. I was like trying to save, like doing all these little maze type things down and back. But yeah, I think I'm still closer this way, having cut through the building. I believe Claire's room is one that's like right over here, because when I went up there the other day to see her room, I know she had like this view, I'm pretty sure. I'm realizing it probably would have been more direct just to, I was down there by the Swan. If I would have just walked that pathway, I probably would have saved some steps because there's the grotto pool. I thought this was a shortcut. Or wait, maybe this is the grotto? I think the whole thing, like this pool area is massive. I don't know. Anyway, I'm here. Okay, me and Claire have had a very nice pool day, just relaxing. Hours have gone by. We were like, what time is it? Hours have gone by. We've been in the pool, just sitting out here. I had some lunch. I had a really good chicken, like Caesar salad from the pool bar. It's really cool. They actually have on all the lounge chairs here at the Dolphin, they have a QR code. So you can order food like right from the QR code and they know like where to bring it to. It's a very good system. And this has been the view. We've been in the pool just hanging out. This is amazing. I had been in this pool before, but it had been many years. Now we have, there's the Swan Reserve back there.
We're watching this bird. He's going to get into this pizza box. He already had it kind of open a second ago. Look at, oh, I don't know if there's anything left in there, but he's, oh my gosh, the determination. Oh, he got it. He got it. Oh. At this point, I want to go over and help him, I think. Oh, there he goes. Oh my God. This is gold. This is absolute gold.
So the pool where we were at over with that waterfall was just there, and it really, like, this is so expansive. There's like another pool back there, a tiny one here, there's this one, there's like the pool bar over there. That's where I assume our food and beverages were from. But yeah, we've just been, it's really nice that they have the QR thing and they bring it over to you. But yeah, now we are heading back up, going to get changed, and we have some exciting evening plans. Okay, so we freshened up. I'm with Claire again. Hi guys. Today we have some exciting plans. We are going to Epcot right now, and then we're gonna go to Hollywood Studios tonight. So we both have Epcot reservations, so we just kind of, we're really just going there to like tap in, and maybe get up to a little bit of stuff, who knows, but the reservation system, we have to go there to then end up at Hollywood Studios. We have a couple things we want to try out at Studios. Claire was actually telling me when we were in the pool today about something that I didn't even know was over there, the key lime.
Yeah,
yes.
Key lime shake at Hollywood Scoops. We will show you, but it has a donut on top that's apparently key lime. It has a graham cracker rim. But I just wanted to try it.
I love anything key lime, so as soon as you said that, I was like, I'm in, I'm there, I want that. So yes, we're gonna go have a fun evening.
I hope so, I'm sure we will.
And yes, if you did not know, Claire is vlogging this whole trip, so check her out. I will have her channel linked in the description. So me and Claire took the boat down here. It had been a while since I did the boat launch that goes, like riding it all the way from Dolphin to here at Epcot. It was very relaxing just to like sit there. And now we just came in. We really don't have that much we want to do in Epcot. We want to do most things at Hollywood Studios. So reservation system, we have to come tap in, and now we're gonna, I think we're gonna look in this one gift shop. Claire wanted to peek in here, the World Traveler one that's right here in International Gateway. But then we're gonna go and I think get on the Skyliner and we're gonna park hop over to Studios. So we are now, me and Claire, when we're together, we just have transportation issues. The Skyliner to Hollywood Studios is down, so we're back on a boat, which we have to wait for, but now we are off and heading to Studios. We have made it into Studios and the boat, we were laughing still. We're like, it is just always transportation issues and just dilemmas. But Claire noticed something very interesting. Typically, like the boat, when it takes off, it always stops at the resorts first. Like from Epcot, it goes to Boardwalk, Yacht and Beach Club, Swan and Dolphin. It went straight here to Studios, and now I guess it's stopping on the way back. And that's just so interesting. Like, I guess, like you said, they know they needed transportation here to Studios. So it's good to know that they would do that. But I think that even shocked the cast members, because that cast member, when we were boarding, said he's like, oh yeah, it's gonna go to Boardwalk first, then.
He did, he said the resort, and it went straight through, and it can only be connected to the Skyliner being down. It's not now.
Oh yeah, as we were on the boat, I was like, look at that, the Skyliner, it's working. So, you never know, but we're here, and we're gonna go, we're feeling the heat right now, so we're gonna go sit down in the air conditioning for a bit, maybe get some food, and I think we're gonna do that in ABC Commissary. We are inside of ABC Commissary. Me and Claire both got the same thing. I've never had this here before. So we both went for, this is actually the kids portion, the kids pork taco. It was only $7, comes with a drink, and then here, can I show off your dessert over here?
Absolutely.
Claire got, this looks amazing, the ABC tart, which is a mango pineapple base. It looks delicious. Okay, so got Claire, we have Steve now has joined us, and we are going to head to Muppet Vision 3D. This is our plan now. And I just seen this on Instagram the other day. I've seen this on Instagram forever, the thing about the key under the mat. Did you know about that, Steve?
It's real.
It's real.
It's real.
I've always known about it, but I've never actually myself like lifted up the mat and seen it. So we're gonna do that.
Oh my god.
Oh look, there's a little Kermit!
Okay.
Oh, that's awesome.
No. Okay, I just got it. Hi Kermit! Hi. How's my Kermit wormy?
I don't do a very good Kermit.
That's okay, that's okay. I'm just excited to see.
Here we go. Right here?
Okay, ready?
Yes.
Okay, so security will be back in 5 minutes, and the key is under the mat. So Meg, you might want to check.
Okay, here we go. Thank you. You can.
Why you? Okay, there she is.
I guess it's this side.
It would have to just check under the mat. Do you see a key?
And look, it does move. It's nailed down, but
There
that's
you
like
go.
really cool.
But the legend is
The
real.
legend is real.
We don't have to spend
What a cute ending.
Well, what do you think? We have time to go to the bathroom before the next show. We can't roll full. We're pulled into the sea.
So the ending of that show always makes me very nostalgic of like classic Hollywood studios, because when they blow through, like the cannon hits and you see the outside world, it's old school streets of America, and it makes me very nostalgic. I do miss that era. That was my favorite era of Hollywood studios. Like I miss the backlash tour. I really miss the Great Movie Ride. It's just like I always see that in whenever I do Muppets, and I'm like, if only I could walk out and actually go experience some of those things. Yes, now we're going to go keep walking around, see what else we get up to tonight. We are now over on, I was getting confused, is this Sunset or Hollywood Boulevard? Is this Sunset? Sunset? No. I don't know. I don't remember. We are somewhere in Hollywood Studios. No, we're back in the area by Tower of Terror.
We're lost. It's the Twilight Zone.
The Twilight Zone.
No.
But this is the big thing that we were talking about getting today. Claire had mentioned this. I think I had seen this somewhere and I forgot that it was over here. And then you mentioned this and I was like, yeah, this has to happen tonight. We're getting the key lime shake. I love anything key lime. It has a key lime donut on top. It has a graham cracker rim. It looks absolutely amazing. It's here for the summer, here at Hollywood Scoops, which is like right by the entrance to Rock and Roller Coasters over there. Tower of Terror's right behind us here. Excited to try this. We're getting this and then we're going to run to go get a spot for we'll walk. We're going to hurry with our milkshake to get a spot for we were gonna watch Movie Magic, which I haven't watched since it came back.
Oh my gosh.
Here it is. Look at, yeah, the donut looks really good. Oh, it looks amazing. I have to say there's a little, we all know there's kind of like certain things in the parks that we don't all agree with right now. Kind of different from, I will actually link a video by Claire, what you talked about Disney experience in 2022, how things differ from years past, and I think certain leadership has something to do with that. We asked if we could get an extra straw because we are going to share this, and they said no, which is very shocking, and it's just Disney trying to save money, and it's really unfortunate. I've never experienced something like that. Like Disney always, you know, goes above and beyond to, I mean, it's a 2-cent straw, not even. I'm sure it's like, it costs Disney absolutely nothing, and that's just, I like to bring awareness to these things because something needs to change soon in the Disney Corporation.
Look around you. There's a special magic that flows through this place. The magic
is calling.
Brimming with powerful talent, our starlight ignites the magic to create a beacon, shining out and celebrating 50 years of the most magical place on earth. The most magical place on earth.
And shout out to the cast members at Catalina Eddie's who gave us straws. But we now have our spot in the back here for Disney Animation Magic, which I have not seen this since it came back. I saw it years ago, but I haven't seen it since it came back. So I'm looking forward to watching it. I always remember like, oh, this is like weird lighting. There we go. We'll go this way, it's a little bit better. Yeah, I always remember this show reminds me of the end of the Great Movie Ride. So once again, we're in all the nostalgic Hollywood Studios feels tonight. So I am looking forward to seeing it.
Right here at the Chinese Theater for Mickey's premiere. This gala is sure to be the talk of the town. Aren't the two of them just the cat's meow? Just don't tell.
So I forgot to film an outro to this video, so I just wanted to pop on and say thank you so much for watching. Please go ahead, give the video a thumbs up, leave me some comments down below. All those things go a very far way in helping to support me and the channel, but this was such a fun day. Love getting to see my friend Claire. After we watched the show at Studios, we walked back down the walking path over back towards the Swan and Dolphin where she was staying and where my car was parked at the Boardwalk, and I did not have time to film an outro because after we said goodbye it was starting to spit rain, so I made sure I got back to my car. But this was such a nice, fun, relaxing day with a friend. Very much needed to just chill out by the pool, have some fun in the parks. It was amazing. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you soon in my next video. Make today magical. Bye guys.